Well, hello, all you wonderful, beautiful people. Here we are, out in the mix of it. Here we are. Oh, what's that? Right there. Right there. Oh, that is the sawmill. I'm going to do a little thing on the sawmill today. So we'll see what happens. A couple adjustments that we need to do. And I'll take you along with me. So let's go ahead and get it unwrapped and see what we can do. Come right back. Hello again. All right, so I got it unwrapped. Had to take a little bit of time and do some weeding. That's one thing about having it out here is the weeds are going to be taking it over. At some point in time, we'd like to do it on a concrete pad. Right now, that's not going to happen. So we've got it to where we got it. Yeah, had to go through and do some weeding. Got that all done. Now, one of the things that we're having a problem with is it's called blade float. And if you look down the, hang on a second. If you look down the piece of wood, it's not straight. So we got a little bit of blade float. And what we need to do is adjust our rollers to be in a little bit tighter. That one needs to come over. So that's what we're going to do right now. Tighten these down. There's just too much flex in the blade to keep it straight. Didn't have any support. Get a little bit closer. Just like that. Okay, that should give the blade a little bit more support so it doesn't float so much. Now, One other thing that I need to do that I have learned is a little bit of dish soap in the water reservoir, because this thing gets lubricated by water, the blade does. So if I put a little bit of dish soap in there, that'll help lubricate it even more. Anything to keep that blade from binding up. All right. Now, some people use diesel fuel, some other kinds of lubricants for their blade. I don't want a bunch of fuel and nasty stuff all over our wood, so I had read a couple tutorials, seen a couple tutorials on using dish soap as an extra lubricant. So let's get everything hooked up, get it started. Let's see how we do. Oh, nice. Well, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than what it was. I'll show you here. All right. So I think a lot of it, I'm getting caught over here on the right-hand side along the supports. I'm getting caught every now and then and having to jiggle stuff around. But other than that, I mean, it's a lot better than what it was. So we'll keep going. All right, so we're going to go ahead and roll this so we can get the squareness on the unit. Got my handy dandy cant hook. Okay, let's start it. I really am surprised about the dish soap. That seems to do the trick. Kind of nice. All right, square this thing up, shall we? swear, somewhat. Little heat waves into it, but I think it's going to work. Hello, everybody, back again. So I made a post, but as you can see, the blade walks quite a bit. See how it's sunk in here, and so I got a little bit of tweaking left that I got to do. But this is what I was talking about before. See right there? That bolt, the bolts on the bottom of the carriage hit the supports. So I got to figure out something, either a flathead bolt, you know, flatter than what those are, or something, because every time that they hit, I've got to push stuff around, and I think that is a lot of why I'm getting, you know, bad cuts on the wood. So a little bit more tweaking, but this helped quite a bit, moving these a little bit closer in, give it a little bit more support. I mean, it still should be a little bit tighter than that, but I've got it pretty tight. That'll help with the blade float. So anyways, still a work in progress, still trying to get it figured out. It's only about the second, third time I've been on this thing, so anyways, sorry if I got you in the sun. All right, everybody, that's going to end it for me on the sawmill for today. I got to figure out how to get another piece of wood up here, so that's going to take a little bit. All right, everybody, we'll see you on the next one. See ya!